former president of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe, has died. We'll be able to give you details of this much later in the course of the program. I'll give you the details, which remains scanty. The news that is just filtering into our studios this morning is that Robert Mugabe, the former president of Zimbabwe, has died at the age of 95. As soon as I get more information about this, then I'll be able to relay that to you. There is a breaking news this morning that is trickling into our studios. Robert Mugabe, the former president of Zimbabwe, has passed on at the age of 95. Remember, also he was ailing, so we don't have details of this, but as soon as we get them, then we shall be able to relay them to you. And this is a story that is, of course, unraveling right now, and we're putting our keen eye on it. I shall just give maybe opportunity also to a panelist. We'll be remiss if we don't really condone with Zimbabwe right now. Zimbabwe has been led by Robert Mugabe for the longest of time, until, of course, we saw what really happened with the coup and the military came into the fore. And right now we have also Mnangagwa as a president. But looking at Mugabe, people will have different feelings and reactions regarding Mugabe as well. George Washuri, what would you say about, of course, this shocking news this morning for Africa as well? Very articulate, of course, very sharp. When it comes to a person who, you were talking this morning, that you should have, learning should be a lifestyle to you. Don't stop learning. Robert Mugabe had so many degrees, I think more than 6 degrees, 72 diplomas. He was, and you could even, with the advanced age that he had, truly his mind was very switched on.
I think my sympathy goes to the great people of Zimbabwe, and request them that they keep peace. The president had made that country peaceful, though economically not too good, but peace is a key component. So keep the peace, and we, the people of Kenya, we are praying for you.
Right, so let's hear from you, Dr. Tim. It's amazing that we're talking about vision and visionary leaders. Mugabe, of course, fought for Zimbabwe as well. So many things have happened in that country. Him trying to course-correct things that are put down by the colonialists, taking back the land, right, to the locals as well. That has been contentious. Of course, right now also they're using the dollar, the currency, really tanked, or it lost value at some point. Yeah, briefly.
Thank you, Dibal. Zimbabwe is a second home for our family. We lived there for 7 years. Okay. So I do feel with the people of Zimbabwe, and just to say, Pamsoroi, Tine Urombo, because of what has happened. It is not easy. I'm sure as a nation they'll be grieving. He led them through a good part of their history, and yes, towards the end, there may have been leadership mistakes. Those are things that we all can admit. We are all human and fallible. But I think, he set the country, in the initial years, it was, of course, a go-to place for everyone of us in Africa. So I pray that his own family and the people of Zimbabwe will be condoled at this time, but also that out of this will be leadership lessons as well, on how maybe managing transition, succession, to making great nations in Africa. Right.
All right. Let's say from you, Prof, as well.
Celebrate Dr. Robert Mugabe for the good and long years that is Zimbabwe, but don't concentrate on his weaknesses, build on them to make a more prosperous Zimbabwe.
Right. I have a tweet here from BBC News Africa. It says that in the past few minutes it has been reported that Robert Mugabe, the former president of Zimbabwe, has died. He was 95 and had been ill for some time. And this also is from BBC, the breaking news. Robert Mugabe, Zimbabwe's first post-independence leader, dies at the age of 95. Right. Our condolences to South Africa and our deepest sympathy, not South Africa, but Zimbabwe, I should say, and our deepest sympathy this morning and the passing on of the former president, Robert Mugabe. Right, thank you very much for your valued company. Of course, we shall be following this story in the course of a day to give you more details of this as well. Thank you for your valued company again.